Hi, welcome actually to book club. This is the monthly book club with myself, Jacob, and my brother, Lucas. I've never done this on YouTube, but I've been watching these booktubers is what I'm gonna call them. They just read books and they review them and stuff, and I was like, why don't I try this? So I invited my brother Lucas along. We're gonna have a little book club going on during the month of March.
I'm excited. I've never been a part of a book club, let alone a book club on the internet with all of you.
When I first got this idea, I was like, what book should I read? I kind of want to choose like a cooler one.
Just like a random, unique book.
Yeah, but then Lucas was like, why don't you just read Twilight?
We've never read it, and it's a hit. Everyone's read it, so we need to see what's up.
Last week, I asked my sister for a copy because she's a Twilight fan, and she gave me this.
Why is it missing the cover?
She gave me a reason. I forgot why.
Did she get mad that, like, something happened in the book, so she ripped off the cover, or what?
I'm just gonna assume. But yeah, still thanks for the book. I mean, I know that there's the vampires at the school. There's oh yeah, I know. Edward is played by Robert Pattinson, and then like that doesn't have to do with the book, but yeah, like vampires. And she lives in like Seattle, like a rainy city.
Yeah, and she's from Arizona. I know that. And then she moves to Seattle. Wait, have I read this book? I don't think I have, but
you probably just know it from
Oh,
the
I
movie.
attempted reading it though.
10 years ago? I'm joking. No, I read it. I like read occasionally.
I read every night before bed. It really helps you get to sleep. Are you Team Edward or Team Taylor?
I'm gonna choose Team Jacob.
Oh, what did I say?
Team Edward or Team Taylor?
As I'm older, like I feel like I might gravitate toward Robert Pattinson.
I mean, they're both hot, but I do think I'm gonna like the book. Like, if it wasn't for this video, I don't think I'd ever would read the book. So.
Yeah, neither. For some reason, I just didn't. Because I felt like, oh, I haven't read it all this time. I'm not gonna read it now.
See you guys on the other side of this book.
See you when we're halfway through and so emotionally invested.
My personality is gonna be changed in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like vampire vibes. I just know it.
Come in.
Oh my god, book club!
You came at the perfect time. It started at 1:33 and 18 seconds, and you came at 1:33 and 18 seconds.
Oh, perfect. Let me fix my hair. Gotta look good for book club. So we're going on our road trip to Forks, Oregon.
We should.
We are. That's why we're in the car.
We're in a Shale's parking lot.
Oh yeah, we aren't going to Forks, Oregon. I mean, honestly, she makes it sound like so depressing anyway, so.
We are halfway through the book. We finished chapter 12. I ended up ripping my book even more because I was just so into the romance, so the tension.
I love how you're doing it all old school, reading out of a real book. I've just been reading off my iPhone.
Gen Z first millennial.
I'm Gen Z.
Over the past 10 days, I have grown to love the book.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first started reading, I remember thinking like, okay, I know I have to read this for Jacob's video, but like, this is gonna be hard. Like, I actually thought it was gonna be hard to get through. I feel like I haven't read like a teen fiction book in so long. Once I got more into it, I was like, okay, now I love this. I was reading multiple chapters at once, didn't want to stop.
Sometimes when I watch like those Netflix teen movies, I don't like them because it feels too like, cliche or whatever.
Yeah, like how she's always like just so sarcastic. Like she seems like, you know, she just thinks she's better than everyone, Bella. Everyone at the school is so boring. And remember at the beginning of the book, she kept saying like, wait, I think this guy who I think's name is Mike. It's like, boo, memorize people's names. Like, you're rude.
Something that I didn't like quite understand was it's just such a small town that when she went to the school, everyone was like just excited for her to be there.
Even that part, she was like, yeah, like everyone's obsessed with me, knows my whole life. That's what I didn't get. Like, just because her dad's a police officer, everyone was that excited? You went to a big high school. I went to a small high school, I think kind of like hers.
Oh, yeah. The high school that you went to, I would compare
like,
to this.
Whenever there was a new kid, like, everyone was like, oh my god, nice to meet you, but like, it wasn't as intense as she made it sound. Like, I picture her walking through the halls and like, paparazzi flowing and...
Oh, yeah. Something else that I was wondering, like, have you ever met someone like Edward where everyone that sees them is obsessed with them? Like, I want to know.
Oh.
Because I was trying to think if I have ever met someone like that can like hold a room's attention with not even saying very much.
Oh yeah, she's like obsessed with his looks. When I was reading the book, I just picture Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson.
But when I'm reading about Edward, if I didn't know Robert Pattinson was playing him, I'm picturing someone else.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what Stephanie Meyer, like what she imagined Bella to look like. Like the part that I remember that we just read was Edward was saying like, yeah, you're just like not like anyone that I've ever met. Like you're so interesting, and it's like, I don't think she's that interesting, but I mean, but is it just because he can't read her mind?
For a vampire, like,
Oh
she's so
yeah, so
different.
she probably is so interesting to him because she's like the first person he can't read their mind.
Oh, Jacob. We need to talk about him.
Oh, Jacob, yeah.
So, like, I'm just trying to compare it to my life, just for fun. And, like, if someone told me that someone was a vampire, like, I'd think they were absolute batshit crazy. Because even though in this book I kind of want vampires to be real, even though I'm assuming they aren't, but, like, I just would think, like, boo.
I don't know if I missed something, but didn't it seem like she kind of just accepted that he was a vampire, like, really fast? She never really went through a period where she was like, okay, like, boo, like, I'm not gonna believe this weird science fiction stuff. It's like in 2 days worth of time, wasn't she like, okay, he's a vampire?
That's what it seemed like. It seemed like very fast she was, like, accepting.
It is
She
weird though, because,
wasn't.
like, isn't Edward, like, low-key a creep? Because he keeps saying, like, I want to kill you. He keeps, like, reiterating how he wants to kill her, but she's, like, still, like, loves him. It's like, boo, he's gonna murder you.
That's why everyone's so attracted to Ted Bundy, though.
I know, it's like, I just picture these girls in real life, or guys in real life, wanting to date a guy who, like, low-key is always hinting, like, I'm dangerous and I'm gonna kill you, but, like, I'll really try not to.
One of my notes that I put down while I was reading is that basically what you were saying, that Edward is just, like, very controlling. There's a version of this book, it's written by Stephanie Miles, that it's through Edward's
Oh yeah, she told
perspective.
me about that.
Yeah, and I guess when she first found out that he was a vampire and she like went on a walk in the woods. Like, so I guess in that version of the book, Edward was staring at her.
But even from this book, I got
Oh
that.
yeah, because he said that.
Didn't he say,
was-
like, do not go in the forest alone because he, like, low-key wanted to murder her in there? Since he doesn't sleep because he's a vampire, you know, like, during the night, he's just, like, doing all this weird shit.
I know, if you were actually awake for 24 hours, like, you could do so much
I know you
shit.
probably would become a stalker because, like, you'd be like, what else am I gonna do with all this time? So I might as well, like, stalk some people, you know?
Something else that I put was, I didn't know all this about vampires. Like, whenever I hear about vampires before this book, I kind of thought, oh, it's just a dumb little thing, but it was interesting learning about, like, what vampire people, like, what, if in this fiction world, like, what our vampires can do.
I also love, like, how much, the author showcases how awkward it is between Bella and her dad. Like, I can just sense the awkwardness, like, when they eat at dinner, they said no one talks, and, like she said, she's just used to it now, like, there's, like, just no, like, social interaction, really.
There's some parts of the book where it feels uncomfortable, like, Edward and Bella hanging out. Like, even though they like each other, no one's talking, so, like, it just feels like maybe it just is our, like, mental waves that they're communicating through.
From the movie, I already know that Edward is, like, 100 years old. So, like, how many other girls has he done this to?
He said that no other girls like her.
Yeah, right. On a whole 100 years. You know, he's done this with plenty of high school girls. If I was gonna be a vampire and live forever, I would not be like, oh, I'm gonna be 16. It's like, just pretend you're 21. You wanna go to high school for the rest of eternity? I don't know. Maybe we'll learn more, but, like, well, how long has he been in Forks just, like, pretending to be in sophomore?
I know, I have so many questions about that too. I kind of just ignored it because, like, I just thought they were never gonna talk about it.
The dad vampire's like a doctor. Like, wonder, like, in this whole fictional universe, like, how is that possible?
Wait, how would he be a doctor with his blood involved? I mean, I want to know. So if you're a vampire watching, put in the comments.
I wonder if there's any other books before this about vampires where vampires are automatically hot. Usually in pop culture, vampires aren't hot. You think of, like, Dracula, is he a vampire?
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Like, those types of vampires are, like, butt ugly.
I know, it's actually weird because it makes me, like, attracted to vampires. Even though they aren't real, but... And then, like, I cut my finger while I was cutting potatoes yesterday, so, like, what would happen in that scenario?
Oh,
if he was at the
yeah.
house? Would he just, like, eat me?
Probably.
Eat me out? I'm sweating in this car, so...
I know, it's effing hot.
So this was the halfway book review. Cheers to the other half.
Can't wait to read what else happens.
I jumped up in concern, but they were somehow unscathed. Popcorn Lucas.
When Edward caught the third out, he sprinted to my side, sparkling with excitement. Popcorn Jacob.
I'll never be able to sit through dull old Major League Baseball again. And it sounds like you did so much of that before.
Oh, sorry.
Anna.
You go back a little bit. I was
Yeah.
laughing at the joke. So if I'm laughing, will you pause for the laugh?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of funny parts.
He flashed his special crooked smile.
Wait, he had a crooked smile? Wait, I don't get it. Was he perfect or not?
Everyone has their own version of perfect.
He had a crooked ass smile, but apparently he's this model vampire. God, I hate her. Anyway.
Okay. We have officially finished the Twilight book. High five for that.
It took a month.
Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna come to this, but we did.
I could have read way more, just so everyone knows. But we just chose to only do a chapter a day.
My thoughts on this book, Al, I loved it. And I loved how it's not only a romance book, it's also a mystery, a thriller. I love how...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it could appeal to so many audiences, which I love.
I'm already reading New Moon. So,
You are?
Yeah, I bought it. I'm 1 chapter deep.
Maybe I'll read the other books. Right now I don't have any plans to. Just because I feel like it's such an old book, I'm gonna be so behind. But I might.
I'm probably gonna read it all, because why not, you know? I took some notes during the last part, so let's just...
Oh, let's hear these. I'm excited.
You took some too, right?
No, I didn't this time because I was just so engulfed in it. This is one of those books where every chapter I wanted to keep continuing, and it's so weird because the author is so good at keeping your attention, because when it was kind of getting like, oh, they're in love, I get it, it went to a new thing and then a new thing. And honestly, I kind of want to watch the movie now because I want
to see them run. So remember when they go to the forest alone together for the first time?
Oh yeah, and he glows.
Yeah, and I remember there was a part in the book where she was saying like, oh, I'm not even scared of you, and then he was all creepy and like he actually got so mad at her and said like, as if you could outrun me, as if you could fight me. It's like, you're scary. Like, do you want to? Why did he like want Bella to be so scared of him? But it's like, so you're gonna kill me or what? I also jotted down how creepy it was when he confirmed he spies on her at night. She was flattered, but can you imagine if this was in real life? Like if you're farting through your sleep and your crush is just watching? I would just not want to be in a relationship with someone was staring at me all night. But then again, vampires aren't real. But I'm not kidding. This book actually like made me think like, what if they are real?
Like there's this part of the book where Edward drinks Bella's blood or something? Something like that.
I think I wrote that down. Let me see.
And weirdly, when I was reading it, it's this weird thing where you're so engulfed in the book where I thought it was like so romantic.
Oh, you're
I
talking
was
about
like,
the very end?
yeah, and when that happened, I remember thinking like, wow, this is so romantic what's happening, because it just seems so lovely.
He doesn't want to turn her into a vampire, but it's like, isn't it because once she turns into a vampire, like, isn't all the attraction gonna fade? She's not gonna smell like that anymore. So like, isn't that probably what he's worried about?
Oh yeah, but in the future books, I think he does.
He claims he hasn't gotten with anyone else. It's like, boo. In 100 years? I wrote I was wrong.
You don't believe it?
No, I wrote I was wrong because I know in the first part of the video I said I thought he got with a bunch of people. But he actually hasn't gotten with anyone else, so okay.
Something that is cool is that from the first part and the second part, most of the questions that we asked were answered. Like how long have they been alive for?
Oh yeah.
And all these questions, they ended up being answered.
One thing they never touched on was the period though.
Oh, when she gets her period?
Yeah, because like, I'm already like 1 chapter into New Moon, but like she accidentally cuts herself at her birthday party at their house and they all like try to kill her. But like, would she not be allowed to go over there if she's having her period?
Ah.
I also wrote down, so does he love her or do he want to eat her? Like, huh?
I mean, yeah. I kind of thought
I'm still kind of confused about that. You know how like later in the book there's that tracker vampire who wants to track her and like kill her?
Yeah.
It's almost like Edward's doing that, but just in a slower way. He always says like, oh, probably one day I'll snap and like kill you. Oh, and also I wrote down, how has he lived so long without eating? Like, girl, might as well still eat some boneless wings on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't have to eat, like, why don't you still eat every now and then?
That's what I wanted to know. Like, do they hate the taste of it?
I know, it's like, you can still have like a platter at Applebee's. Like me as a human, like even though I'm not hungry, I still want to eat. He tasted her tears? Boy. That happened?
Oh, he did! I remember that.
Oh yeah, it's sort of just like, you're weird.
Weirdly, like, okay, even though I'm agreeing with you, like, when I was reading the book, I thought most of the stuff was romantic. Just because, just because the book, like, gets you in this trap, and like, when he said, like, I was watching you while sleeping, and this was in real life, I automatically wake up. Like, I have a high enough self-esteem to know, like, that's fucking creepy. But, in the book, like, it made it seem like, oh yeah, he just, like, wants to make sure I'm safe.
Wait, he beat her up in his room? Well, okay then. Wait, that happened?
Oh, it's something like that did happen. I also was so, like, excited about the house. The house seemed so bougie.
Oh, wait, yeah, when she went into his house, didn't she said another thing where, like, I'm not even scared of you. And then he, like, beat her up and was like, are you scared of me now? And it's like, huh? Did that happen though? Something along those lines.
Yeah, I remember something like that.
I don't even, no, this is so annoying. I wish I would have wrote more descriptive notes because I don't even know what this is about. All I said was, holy shit, dog, this is getting scary.
Oh, when she was like about to get eaten?
Oh, probably.
Like, when that was happening, I was like, whoa, like, there's 4 other books, so I knew she wasn't gonna die. But I was still like, well, how is this gonna be saved? So I have this test that I found on Study Pool, and we're gonna do it.
and
See who does better.
Yeah.
You can play along at home if you read it.
Oh yeah, just the link will be below if you want to join.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ready, set, go.
Ten seconds in, hurry!
This is actually hard. No, it's not hard. I'm just
Dumbass!
stressed.
Fuck, I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm assuming this?
Are you dumb?
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I'm on the second page. 1 minute left.
Oh my god, I kind of forgot some of this shit. Hurry! Oh, I think it's that one.
30 seconds.
Oh wait,
left.
fuck.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down.
Okay, there's still 4 more questions and I have to finish it. How about
Alright,
the
well, let's do
timer
that.
is just for fun?
Well, let's say that you didn't. I might beat you in the timing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in the timing part of this quiz, Lucas won. Okay, I had 3 questions left after the timer.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually didn't know the answer to some of these.
This is why I have a bone to pick with standardized test. I think I'm talking about the right thing. Where you have to choose a multiple choice for a book you read or something like that. I could write an essay on it. But these questions, if I'm doing this, I'd probably a lower grade on this than on an essay.
You better not effing cheated.
I didn't.
You found this effing test though.
I know, I probably glanced at a few questions, but I didn't.
I didn't look at anything, so.
The website I found these on, I don't know how to find the answers, but we'll just Google them to make sure.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone has a disagreement.
What location does Bella leave to live with her father? I said Phoenix, Arizona.
No, I thought it meant where did she go? I'm not fucking kidding, I read it wrong. So I put Forks.
Stop cussing.
But I knew she came from Phoenix. I read it wrong because I was in a rush.
Okay, well, you get -1.
Okay, whatever.
Circle that shit. What is Charlie Swan's occupation? Bella's daughter.
Police officer.
Yeah, we both got that right.
What class does Bella share with Edward? I didn't really know, I just said biology.
I didn't know if it was biology or physics.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't English or gym.
Let me do a quick Google.
Oh yeah, it is biology. Remember them looking under those microscopes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is biology.
Okay, we both got that one right. What does Bella do after Edward saves her from being crushed by a van? I put, she keeps quiet about how he did it as a question.
She stays quiet like he wants her to do about everything. Who does not ask Bella to the girls' choice dance? I said all of them ask her because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, this one I said all of them because there was like multiple guys at the school that just wanted to
That's
get with
right.
her.
Kind of like the hottest thing ever.
I know,
Like she was like a 3 in Phoenix, but goes to Forks and is like the GG did.
She had a low self-esteem, but that didn't matter.
I know, guys like that shit.
What animal does have a high self-esteem? What animal does Edward most enjoy hunting? I think it was grizzly bears.
That's what I said.
We got it, man.
Yeah.
For Edward, what makes Bella different than other humans? He cannot read her mind.
Yep.
Duh.
What is the name of the Native American tribe to which the blacks belong? I said the Navajo.
I said the Navajo too because I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's hold it. Nah,
Just say what tribe is Jacob part of?
We got it wrong.
No, we were both wrong.
Okay, circle mine too. It's actually the Quillette. What does Jacob call the corns and their kind? I think it was the cold one.
That's what I said too.
We got that right.
Yeah. What happens to a vampire when the sun is out? Duh, its skin glistens as it's covered in diamonds.
I know, beautiful. Which of the following is not part of... Okay, how do you say this name?
Carlisle, I think?
Because sometimes I read out loud and I just shortened it to Carl. Colin's history. He struck a peace agreement with the Quilla Indians.
I said all of these things happened to him.
Yeah, so this one we're gonna have to Google because I'm not sure. It's always one behind.
Okay,
so
it was the 17th century.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We already knew that, guys. We're just making sure.
We already know 2 of them are right, so the real answer was all things happen.
Oh, yeah, so I got it right. So I think we're tied right now.
Yeah, we're equal. How does Charlie initially react when Bella says she's dating Edward? He gets Edward's name wrong. He mistakes Edward for Emmett. He is adamantly against it. Honestly, I wasn't sure, but I said all of the above.
I said he just mistakes Edward for Emmett, because he wasn't adamantly against it. Did he just say like, oh, you're a little young?
Oh, honestly, I'm wrong with this one, for sure.
But he also got Edward's name wrong, so it might be all of the above. Oh shit, because remember he called Edward Edwin? Well, should we say we both got that one right? Or should we pick one?
I mean, I don't know, I think I got it right.
But he wasn't adamantly against it.
but that's the thing with standardized testing.
Alright, no problem.
I know you do that because I think I'm in a window. Who was initially presented as the leader of the visiting pack of
I
vampires?
had no idea.
I think it was Lawrence.
Fuck, it was Lord.
Yeah,
I
it
put
was Lawrence
James.
because he was like the dad.
Ugh.
Did you read the book?
No, but...
Wait, how do you read?
No, okay, but when I was reading that during the test, like, I thought they were talking about, like, Jacob or something.
What does James do to lure Bella to him? I talked about this earlier. Use a VR tape with Renee's voice to trick him.
Oh, I said uses the power of emotional persuasion, which is also fucking true! Because he did use the power of emotional persuasion by making her emotions think
We
that her
both
mom was
get
gonna
this
die.
right.
But he also did use the VCR thing, but... Like, he used emotional persuasion.
I'm gonna say we both.
Yeah,
got it right.
because those were the answers
Because
are right.
she was really so worried.
Yeah.
To what special event does Otto take Bella at the novel's end? Prom.
I said the first official date. Oh, I shouldn't have read New Moon.
Is that part of New Moon too?
No, but I thought that was the first chapter of New Moon.
Oh, but I guess she's still getting on.
Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 10 out of 15 right. Yeah.
Lucas got a 66, so...
Failing.
You'd be failing, yeah.
Yep. So basically, like, I didn't comprehend the book.
See, that's why I hate standardized testing. Oh, I got an 80%.
Okay.
Pop up! Okay, yeah, so...
Which is still, like, bad.
No, it's a B!
Which is bad.
No, we need to talk about... We were both into the book, and this is another statement of mine. We got such different, scores.
I didn't, like, take in dumb details, like, what class they're in, because it doesn't really matter to the whole story.
I do get the trophy of, I know Twilight better than Lucas.
You comprehended it more than me.
But yeah, I would recommend you to read it if you haven't, even though we spoiled the whole book.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a wild ride. If you read it like 10 years ago, I hope this was a little, you know, walk
Fresh
down
reminder.
nostalgia lane. Back to when you used to want to do vampire.
If you want us to review another book, put what book in the comments, and if enough people like this video, I might. Maybe. We'll see. Subscribe to both of us. Links are below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye, sis.
See you at the next book club.